Ever pondered why some women dive into profoundly intimate moments with their partners, like oral sex, and what it really says about their bond? Is it just about the thrill, or does it hint at something much deeper? In this video, we're tapping into the wisdom of a 92-year-old woman who drops some truth bombs about how these close encounters can forge stronger emotional and physical ties, nurture trust, and crank up mutual joy. Most guys think they've got a lock on what ignites a woman's spark, but only a handful grasp the richer emotional layers fueling her urge to connect. Stick around to the end. This is going to flip your view of intimacy upside down. You'll uncover the true reasons behind her choice to get intimate and how it mirrors her emotional world, the one mistake men stumble into that snuffs out closeness without a clue, and how to build a vibe where she's drawn to you naturally. No strings attached, partner. If you're not yet part of our crew, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to catch all our freshest drops. Your support keeps us rolling, so if this video clicks for you, smash that thumbs up to share the love. I'm pumped to hear what you think about today's dive. Drop a comment with a 1 if it hits home, or a 0 if it's not your vibe. Your input's gold. It shapes what I bring to the table next. Let's jump in. The hidden layers of female intimacy. What's really driving her toward you? For women, intimacy isn't just skin deep. It's woven tight with emotional threads, way beyond mere physical pull. It's less about the act itself and more about feeling safe and trusted. That's why oral sex, when she's all in, becomes a bold sign of a rock-solid emotional link. Guys often bet on charm or skills to win her over, but research flips the script. It's about the vibe she picks up when she's with you. When she feels truly valued, understood, and tied to you on a soul level, her desire kicks into gear naturally. But if she's brushed off, judged, or drifting emotionally, that fire dims, no matter how deep her love runs. Take this scene. A couple who've shared years together. Early on, it was all heat, sparks, and easy closeness. But as time rolled by, something shifted. She grew distant, less warm, and those intimate moments faded to rare. He's left scratching his head. She used to crave being near me. What's changed? He chalks it up to time or biology, but the real culprit, emotional drift. Women might not always spell it out, but they feel it in their bones. Every intimate move carries an emotional pulse. When she's seen, wanted, and cherished, she'll channel that into closeness without hesitation. But if she's sidelined or unvalued, no amount of looks or wins will reignite that pull. And here's the kicker. This is where so many guys trip up and nudge her further away without even clocking it. The quiet trap that drives women away. Too many guys don't realize they've stopped making their partner feel extraordinary. And that's the intimacy killer. The deadliest slip-up men make. Assuming love, once earned, runs on autopilot. They figure after building a life together, the work's done. But that's the exact moment intimacy starts to slip. Early on, men naturally make her feel noticed, understood, and treasured. Listening close, pulling off sweet surprises, wearing their hearts on their sleeves. Then life creeps in, those efforts fade, and an emotional canyon forms. Here's the raw truth. Women don't just ditch love overnight. It's a slow unraveling. When she stops feeling special, her heart pulls back, and once that emotional thread frays, physical closeness tags along. Most guys miss it entirely, thinking she's just not in the mood, when really she's starving for emotional fuel. Take this real-life tale, a couple who let their spark dim, and how they lit it up again. I once chatted with a guy married 30-plus years. He said, "I don't get it. We were thick as thieves. Now we're barely roommates." I asked when he last made his wife feel like she hung the moon. He froze, couldn't pinpoint it. Not because his love ran dry, but because he let life sideline the effort, betting their bond was bulletproof. The upside? It's fixable. When a man restarts the habit of making her feel prized, her heart and body wake back up. The 92-year-old's golden nugget for endless fire. Wisdom straight from the source. How one tiny mindset tweak can bring intimacy roaring back. She told me, a woman pours out her soul and skin when she feels adored, shielded, and emotionally locked in. That single shift in thinking splits the guys who keep the heat alive for decades from those who let it fizzle. Attraction isn't about grinding harder. It's about crafting an emotional space where closeness thrives. Most men chase youth, muscles, or bedroom tricks, thinking that's the ticket to reignite her. But here's the secret no one spills. It's not that stuff. It's how she feels with you. When she's valued, respected, and tethered to you emotionally, she'll naturally crave that nearness. Picture this. How older guys can spark intimacy without rewriting their DNA. I met a man in his late 60s who grinned, "My wife and I are closer now than ever. No fountain of youth required. I just figured out what makes her feel loved." That's the gold we're digging into next. Simple moves you can start today to tighten your emotional knot and pull intimacy back into orbit. Everyday moves that rebuild emotional and physical bridges. Want her eyes to shine for you again? Start these 3 habits today. These shifts will change how she sees you, touches you, and leans into your presence. When a woman's emotionally hooked, her desire fires up effortlessly. Her heart and body are wired tight. She doesn't just wake up cold to intimacy. Something dims inside first. The good news? You can flip that switch back on. If you've longed for her to gaze at you like she once did, if the spark feels buried, or if you're waiting for her to reach out first, these steps will turn the tide. Let's unpack 3 potent, no-sweat habits to make her feel emotionally anchored and fiercely wanted. Real moves that make her feel safe and craved. Hit her heart, not just her ears. Guys sleep on the power of words. How you talk, what you say, the way it lands, can lift her up or leave her unseen. If she feels invisible, she'll retreat inside, but if she feels truly known, her body follows her heart without a fight. Swap. You look good for, "I can't get over how your laugh lights everything up." Ditch. "Thanks for dinner" for, "I feel so cared for with the way you put your heart into this. It means everything." She's hungry for depth, for proof you catch the small stuff about her. When she's seen, she's secure. And when she's secure, intimacy rolls in smooth. Touch her with no agenda. Too many guys turn touch into a transaction, only reaching out when they're aiming for more. She feels the difference between love and a playbook. Try this. Gentle kiss on her temple, holding her hand during a show, brushing her back as you pass by. These say, "I want you for you, not just the payoff." When she feels treasured in the quiet beats, she'll hunger for the big ones. If she's dodging closeness, odds are her heart's been running on empty. This is how you refill it. Show up steady in the little wins. Grand slams don't seal love. Daily proof does. Flowers and dinners dazzle, but it's the small stuff she holds on to. Topping off her coffee unasked, checking in when she's frayed, recalling the tales she spins. Her emotional tank fills with every tiny care you toss in. When it's brimming, she'll pour it back, intimacy included. That's the rhythm that keeps her close. These 3 moves, thoughtful words, touch with no strings, and steady presence will flip how your partner perceives you. She won't just love you, she'll yearn to be near you, not out of duty, but from a raw, real want. And that brings us to the final piece. The hidden spark that makes some relationships flow like water, while others grind to a halt. Why some bonds feel like a breeze. The strongest relationships don't ride on sweat. They thrive on insight. Some guys throw everything at it, big moves, flashy gifts, honeyed lines, and still watch their partner slip away. Others do less, yet bask in closeness and fire. What's the trick? It's not about piling on more. It's about hitting what counts. When she's emotionally tethered, attraction kicks in smooth as silk. It's not about outdoing yourself. It's about cracking what truly pulls her in. The magic isn't in the showy stuff. It's in making her feel known. Here's proof how one tiny tweak in talking turned a couple's closeness electric overnight. Meet Jake and Sarah. Jake was solid, worked hard, kept the house running, always dropped an "I love you." But something was off. Sarah grew quiet, less warm, and intimacy hit the brakes. Jake was stumped. I give her everything. Why's she pulling back? One evening, instead of patching it up, Jake switched gears. He tuned in. Rather than tossing fixes or shrugging off her worries, he said, "What's stirring in you?" "I really want to get it." For the first time in ages, Sarah spilled it all. It wasn't one big grievance. She just felt muted, like her inner world didn't register anymore. That small pivot, choosing to hear her out instead of jumping in or dodging, rewrote the script. Sarah felt alive again, secure and truly cared for. Days later, their spark flared back, not because Jake pushed harder, but because he made her feel understood. The real deal on lasting pull. Guys often think keeping her hooked means grand romance or a high-octane life. Here's the unvarnished truth. Women don't fall for what you do. They fall for how you make them feel. If she's emotionally adrift, no cash dates or smooth talk will bridge it. But if she's emotionally grounded, seen and prized, she'll naturally ache to be close. Your move right now. Want that effortless draw? Start here. Ask her, do you feel truly heard and understood with me? Then shut up and listen. No fixing, no debating. Just be there. The second she feels fully heard, her heart will start stitching back to yours, and the physical fire will trail right behind. Natural, easy, and fierce. This is the piece most guys miss. It's not about grinding harder. It's about playing smarter. Now you've got the key. So will you turn it? Hit the comments. What's one thing you can do today to make her feel truly known? I'm all ears for your take. And if this clicked for you, smack that like and subscribe for more game changers to level up your bond. We've cracked open a heavy truth today. Attraction isn't about big plays, chasing youth, or flexing with pricey gifts. It's deeper than that. It's all about how she feels with you. A woman doesn't hunger for closeness just off physical vibes. She craves it when she feels emotionally locked in, valued, and genuinely wanted. Chew on this. The guys with the tightest, most electric relationships aren't always the hottest, richest, or slickest talkers. They're the ones who master emotional safety, who make their partners feel tethered at the core. That's the real juice. Here's the closing note I want you to carry forward. If you're chasing richer intimacy, begin by making her feel truly recognized. Tune into her, value her, prove she's a priority in ways words can't touch. When that emotional link clicks, she'll crave you, not because she's supposed to, but because she genuinely aches to. That's the root of intimacy that flows without force. Now it's your turn. What's one little move you can make today to lift your relationship? Toss it in the comments below. I dig into everyone, and your voice counts. If this sparked something for you, hit that like and subscribe for more hard-hitting insights to reshape your love game. Catch you in the next one.